Hey, it's Yury Experience, and today we are talking about life without deodorant. It's Yury Experience. Today we are talking about a sweaty topic. I do not use deodorant or antiperspirant since 1.5 years, I think. The reason for that is the fact that at some point I understood that it doesn't really help me. Usually if my body wants to sweat, it sweats. It doesn't care, did I use antiperspirant or did I use deodorant? No care at all. Just sweat. So at some point I just thought to myself, okay, if that thing with hair works, where if you don't wash your hair as often, your scalp produces less oil, maybe the same thing works also with your armpits. I'm not sure whether it works like that. I mean, your armpits are not the same as your head. Still, up until now, I didn't use any deodorant or any antiperspirant at all, and it kinda works. I don't sweat so much, or at least I don't sweat more than usual. That is why today I decided to share my 3 tips, how I've got to that point, or what I do on my daily basis that allows me not to use deodorant. First tip, trim your armpit hair. It's kind of basic. The more hair you have in some region of your body, the more warmth is contained there because your hair works as kind of thermoisolation. That is why it gets hotter in there, and that is why that region of you sweats. That is why if you want to decrease amount of warmth that you get isolated in your armpits, shave or trim hair in your armpits. The second tip would be shower daily. Scent that appears when you sweat a lot happens because there are some fats that are gathering together, and when there's a big amount of them, they produce some aroma. So basically, yeah, you get fatty armpits. So technically, even if your armpits are not wet, the scent will still be there because of that remaining fat. And what do you do with fat? You wash it away. That is why I do recommend to shower daily. You actually don't need to use soap or anything, just water is more than enough. The last tip is kinda how to sweat less, but also how not to show your sweat. And that is using undershirt. As you know, probably, I'm not sure whether you mentioned, I wear undershirt almost under every piece of clothes that I have, so currently under t-shirt. If you have a quality undershirt, that will lead to the fact that you don't sweat more because of it, but also your sweat will not be seen from outside. So I can sweat all I want, but there will be literally nothing to see in my armpits. And basically, if you don't stink, then the other problem is the fact that people see your sweat, and yeah, problem solved. As I told you, I use these tips like since 1 year, and up until now nobody mentioned that I sweat a lot, although I do sweat a lot. I'm a heavy sweater. And for people who are using antiperspirant or deodorant as a source of scent, so like your scent, your deodorant or antiperspirant shall not be source of your scent anyway. Buy yourself some cologne, that shall be your scent, not some deodorant scent. It smells fresh, but I mean, like really, you deserve better. Buy yourself a cologne. That's it, kinda short video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, and if you want, you can also subscribe to the channel. I do daily videos about different topic. Tomorrow will be a different topic, I forgot which one. Also, if you have questions like what is the difference between antiperspirant and deodorant, or why do we sweat, or what sweat is consisting of, drop them in the comments. I will either answer them in the comments, these questions, or I will do an independent video about that, or I will read about that, because I do not know everything, but I do know a lot. That's all for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.